Cup final. The first team out are a team who have had a great season domestically and were thereabouts for most of the season in the league, but unfortunately just ran speed. They are, however, no strangers to good success, and they are regularly picking up trophies for their performances in these competitions. Led by team captain Del Sawyer, it's willing to make it an even cup double and cap off another extraordinary season led by team captain Mr. Brett Williams. It's the
So, nearly ready to go in the League Cup final. Who's your fancy, Chris?
It'd be a brave man to bet against a Rat Pack, I think, Ben, if I'm being honest. I'd like to see the Hit Hard and Hopers win, but...
yeah, I understand Hit Hard and Hopers missing their captain today.
Yeah.
Dale, unfortunately, not with us today, but a very good replacement in Pete Alexander.
Yep. Yeah.
Pete, I know from the Broughton League, very capable player.
Every player on this team's more than capable, I think. Yes,
I think this will be a close one.
Yeah.
Just waiting to lag off now. This will be the last game, unfortunately, for the day. The doubles is available on table 2. We had a good day, Chris?
It's been very good, yeah, thank you, Ben. Yeah, very good venue, very enjoyable. Plenty of beer.
Don't know what you're on about. Callum has certainly partaken in the capital.
Callum looks like he had more than a few pints.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
It's been very good. I think it's been well supported. There's been a lot of players come in that haven't been involved in anything. I think it's been very nice.
Yeah, been really good.
Yeah.
So it looks like Martin Philpotts is getting his cue out.
Philpotts, who's in for the Hit Hard and Hopers? Any idea what the score in the doubles is over there? Or?
Unfortunately, I don't.
No.
No, I don't know. It's almost like an old Broughton League final, that. James Middlemas, Lee Seville versus Lee Spicer and Mark Wapham. Stalwarts of the Broughton League. Here we go then.
We've got
Neil Peverbridge is going
Dan
to...
Hughes.
Lag against Darren Hughes. They all fooled us, getting their cues out,
Yeah.
trying to fool the opposition, I reckon.
Good lag there.
Neil's just taking it. Darren Maidment, the only person I know that wears his initials on his shirt. He was part of the really good singles final, really good quality.
Very good, yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
For a little local league, that was worthy of a big competition, that final. That was really good.
Standen is one of my favourite players to watch. He just keeps the cue ball on a string, and it's
He's one of those, he hasn't got the most explosive break, but he always seems to make a ball, and he always seems to be on a clearance.
Yeah.
And it's normally the last ball that's moving will run into a pocket, but it just leaves him plumb. And it's just weird, but it works.
Yeah.
Neil's had a good break, but he put the white straight in the
that's
pocket. But look at the split there.
Looks good for Darren.
Yeah, can't see many problems for Darren, who's obviously very capable. He's got his free shot. He's just going to plant this red onto the other red. He's not even going to worry about putting any yellow safe or anything like that. This could be 1-0 in a matter of 30 seconds. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sean Horseman there, just in the background, who's just off to the right now, who put all the lighting up for us yesterday, along with his brother Gary.
He worked very hard.
Very hard,
yeah.
as we all watched.
Yeah.
Just had a beer.
It was like the council.
Yeah.
We sat there watching, they put it all up.
Yeah, that's good shape on the black.
Yeah, very good.
Most people would have just left that long to the corner, but he just left it lovely for Neil, and there we go.
1-0 just like that. Right, up next, it looks like we've got Nick Kenny and Paul Standen getting the cues together.
Has Nick Kenny struck a ball today so far?
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen him. No.
He certainly struck the bar. I saw that earlier. I think you have to call him Sir Nick Kenny, is that right?
I've heard the legend Nick Kenny.
The legend, there we go. That'll be what it is.
Yeah. Against the Iceman, Paul Standen.
Well, this will be a good match.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember they had a money match not so long ago, and Nick wore a custom shirt that he bought just for the event. Legend melts the Iceman.
What was the outcome? Do you remember?
He did not melt the Iceman.
Right. Fair enough, yeah.
Something to be said for an orange chalk pouch.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a fashion statement.
Matches the emblem on the shirt. It's
Oh, he's overcut that.
Yeah. Fancy the Iceman for me. He's just got one difficult yellow in the middle there.
Well, I think it's an open table, so if he wants, he can have the reds.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah,
just the black is an issue.
Yeah.
But if he does, he can choose yellows, and obviously he can then take that one that's next to the black at almost, well, maybe second ball here. Looks like he is looking at yellow.
Yeah.
No, he's going red.
No.
And that's a great shot. That's the only
Difficult ball out the way.
only difficult ball.
Does he do anything with the black or just play it plain? And
It depends how he's worked out his finish.
Yeah.
I would imagine Paul being Paul, he won't be moving it and he'll be trying to land
on it.
sort of bottom left-hand side of the... There you go, he's just queuing up there.
Yeah.
So bottom left-hand side of the table, and he can take that black to the top corner. But he'll already know what ball he's going off for that. It'll probably be the red that's near the black spot. He's come a bit short for the red in the middle, so he might have to take that red now that's on the black spot.
Going.
Centre of the pocket as always with Paul. He hasn't got a lot of angle here.
Say, it looks a little bit straight. It's,
So these pockets, they really do, they're quite accepting of balls at medium pace. You hit them hard and they will fly out though. So I don't know what angle he's got. It looks like minimal. So he's either going to have to really level this to get across for the black in the top right, or he's looking at an alternative of a double or something similar to black, but it's he hasn't left that very well.
no.
Tricky to get on the black from here. I think he's going all the way back up the table. Oh, he's tried to play it off the yellow. Well, he was perfect on the black, but
The yellows aren't easy though, are they now? It's,
no, but it is an easy snooker.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's changed his mind what ball he's hitting here. That was the right shot, I think. Oh, that yellow's just gone too far, and the white's just gone too far. I don't think this is a total snooker. It's very close. In actual fact, it might benefit him not being a total snooker. If it is a
think that
total
might
snooker,
just
Paul
be,
can
yeah.
just drop in behind it, but if it isn't... No, referee's called a total snooker.
Yeah.
So we can just drop in behind this. Apologies, referee did not call a total snooker.
Did he call a foul then? Yeah.
He did call a foul.
Right. Oh. Blimey.
Now this gives Nick a great opportunity here.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of tricky balls. The one just above the middle pocket is probably the worst. But he's got an opportunity to put the white where he wants and get a couple of balls out. It's not too bad.
No, he's got opportunities to get the one above the middle pocket out. It's,
No, he's just going to lay up another snooker.
yeah.
Gone too far again. Well, Paul has got a chance this time, and it is a tricky pot. But if anybody's capable, Paul is. It's just a case of can he pot it and get on the black.
Very difficult to hide the white from that angle.
And white's going to be tracking towards the bottom right pocket here.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Where's that white going to end up? Where's it going to end up? That's unfortunate. That is. I mean, it's hard enough just to avoid that bottom right pocket with that white. For that to end up like that, it's pretty unfortunate.
Gives away the free shot here. It's
You'd think that would be the frame, wouldn't you?
yeah.
I don't think Paul's going to miss the black. It's just where he lands it. Oh well. Why did I say anything?
Yeah.
There we go. Nick's now got a great opportunity to get those difficult ball out.
Clearly difficult ball and should be frame.
It just caught the knuckle, but it's not going to be too bad. It could have landed right on the cushion, but he's okay there. Well, he's absolutely thumped that, and there was no need anywhere near the black spot, and he had the yellow to the top corner. He was trying to move it there, and just not necessary.
He can play this one and leave himself to the top.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done.
Yeah.
Well, that was right in the middle of the pocket, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a great angle. Oh, somebody just tried to walk past.
That was Mr. Horseman. Good job on the lights, but bad work on the movement. Oh. It's not the easiest lead.
Lee Spicer in the background there, just pointing to Shaw's. And the Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack are giving him the finger.
Brett's inviting Sean to walk past again as Paul takes the shot. It's all in good fun though. There we go, one more. And now one of them's going to have to go home and get changed. They're wearing matching outfits. Sean just apologising to the Rat Pack now. To be fair though, he is 9'3", so I wouldn't argue with him. So earlier on I mentioned about Darren Mayman, the referee here tonight. He's probably the only person to wear his initials. Darren Hopkins is wearing his old...
It's a Hopkins thing.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things that pop on Facebook and you never think of buying. Obviously somebody has.
£10. straight from somebody that know. Emma just doing her shuffle there. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh no, I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. She made sure it was for the camera there.
We love her Emma shuffle. Go, Mr. Billett against Martin Jewell.
Well, the red's just dropped in the middle there.
Yeah.
So Connor Billett is got a great future over him. Young player, and he mixes it with the best around for ages. And when a team's under pressure or you're on the hill, the man never lets you down. It's bizarre. It's like it goes up another gear. He's made 2 reds there. So red's less apart, but the clearer path is probably for yellows. If you can just cut this one into the top corner, just because of where the black is, it's probably easier for yellow. Oh, he's missed the first shot. So open table for Martin. I was under the impression if you wore sandals like that, you were going to get thrown out today. Is that not the case?
Those Crocs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anybody that wears Crocs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah. I think sandals are forgivable, Crocs are not.
At least there's no socks.
Yeah, the sandals and socks is definitely a throw out of the fence, I think. Apologise if anybody sat at home in sandals and socks, but
no, it's perfectly fair. There's nothing to apologise for.
Yeah, I think Crocs was an instant dismissal.
So he's looking at leaving this white somewhere. He's biting this one to the top left and trying to leave the white somewhere near the right middle pocket so that he can see one of the 2 yellows down the bottom left.
Right, yeah.
And then that should give him an opportunity to clear the frame.
He's looking at the gap down the left-hand side. That's a very...
He's looked a few times now.
Yeah.
I think he might be a bit undecided in his own mind. 30 seconds has been called on him. He's got to play this fairly quick. Yeah, he has gone down the left.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worked out.
Very
okay.
good. Yeah.
The black is now a little bit of a problem, but because of where he's landed, he can nudge it on this next shot. And he has.
There you go, yeah.
Does he have a shot? Yeah, just about on the bottom left there.
Oh, yeah.
He was so worried about running into that red that he just took his eye off the pot, which we've all done from time to time.
More than once.
Absolutely. Martin does it less than most of us. This isn't an easy chance, but it certainly is a chance that Connor would have expected to get. So, you can either pull the white back after this one in the middle and leave the one at the top, or you can do what I would do and just put this into the middle bag dead weight and leave the white somewhere near the middle of the table. And you've got an angle on this one just below the black.
Yeah.
To pot into the right corner and pull the white the other side for the tricky red. But,
looks like he's putting left on that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dead weight. Just played it as you said you'd play it.
And the angle he's got here, he can. Natural angle is just maybe to hit this yellow on the bottom cushion here. And then
Right, stop the white.
he's decided to play with the backspin.
Oh, that's
If he'd caught that
unlucky.
full ball, it would have been
Yeah,
absolutely
that's
lovely.
very unlucky.
It looks fairly straight up to the top left. I don't know if you can just pinch a little bit in the pocket and come down the left-hand side of the table. You'd have to cue it up pretty well anyway.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty adventurous shot. So he's just going to get this red into the open and get the white up somewhere behind that red if he can help it. Not going behind. Just misjudged the angle there. I think he was stretching a bit.
Yeah. It's good white from Martin, though, I think. He's covered the top one.
It's a big double here to win the frame, basically. Well, he nearly tripled it. Now Martin surely can't let this opportunity go past.
Player of Martin's calibre, you'd think this should be over.
Just stretching a bit. He's okay.
Yeah.
That's a good angle. Can leave the white wherever he wants here. He's just dropped it in.
Yeah.
Probably the sensible way to play. There it is.
Nice.
2-1 to the Rat Pack.
Yeah, very good.
So Brett Williams to break off in the fourth frame, and it would look like Martin Jewell's reward for winning that frame is to go to the bar and get around him. When these balls have fallen, there's a couple that are really quite awkward. Yellows are definitely the ball, but even that.
Oh, he's got the top right to pot.
Top right to pot. The brave shot is the yellow he's looking at into the, well, maybe he's not looking at, but the yellow on the left-hand side of the table to the middle. It's a thin cut, but if that goes in, there's not too much else to do. But it's really tough from where he is. So to make sure you cut that, I think that's probably the right shot. Wow, he's got a bit lucky there. He's freed up a ball he didn't mean to.
Middle left now, or nope.
Don't think it's there. If you can possibly cut this one to the bottom right, you might be able to free up the red and yellow that are near the middle.
Yeah.
And that would free up the left yellow for the double. But Brett's not as adventurous as some, and he just likes to make sure. Yeah, he likes to make sure of his frame, which, to be fair, wins him 9 out of 10 frame. And that's okay. That's not bad at all. He's left a shot, sure, but he hasn't left much of an opportunity. Pete Alexander now.
I haven't seen a lot of Pete. I haven't had much dealings with the Broughton League, but he seems a very good player.
Pete's a lovely guy, and
nice,
and very much a stalwart in the Broughton League.
Yeah.
I played in it maybe 10 years ago, and he was playing in that then. And as far as I know, he's played ever since. And we've just come across with Dale this season just to help out when they've been a bit short. And unfortunately, because Dale not being available today, it appears he's doing that again today. But certainly a good replacement.
Yeah.
And I'm almost certain this will be Pete's first time behind, on the cameras.
Right, yeah.
So be interested to see how you deal with it. Lovely double from Pete. Well, that'll do. He meant to leave the white towards the top right to leave the red to the left middle, but that'll do. That'll go from there. Just running out of options to free up that red in the middle of the table.
Yeah. It's difficult to see from the angle we're at. Well, it definitely doesn't pass.
There's that white. Oh, straight in the line. There's always a danger going that way.
Yeah. Gives Brett a good chance to free up his difficult balls.
Well, Brett will certainly use his free shot to do what he can. And if it doesn't work out for him, he will tuck Pete up as much as he can.
There we go, Brett has a good free shot.
Well, it's clever, isn't it? Because he's freed the pocket up for his ball and also taking it for himself.
Yeah.
So now he's almost got a free go at clearing these balls, because for Pete to clear the reds, even if Brett misses from where they are, it's going to be really tricky.
Yeah.
That's just clipping that other yellow. Yeah. Well, do you know what? He might have just left that red to the middle. And that gives Pete half a sniff. Because he had 2 difficult balls and now it'll be only 1.
And he's tied his yellows up at the top, so they don't look particularly easy.
I mean, I don't really know how adventurous Pete is, but he could either try to skill shot the red that he's nearest towards the yellow and get them both, or he could play the red into the middle and definitely going to hit this yellow that's nearest top side. He could maybe double that back over and pot the other yellow.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, didn't expect that shot. Don't really know what shot he would have had even if that had gone in.
Fairly easy pot speed. Looks like he's going to have to do something at the top left of the table. He don't look like an easy plan.
No, but he has got an angle off this one at the top right just to make sure he runs into it. And he's always got the one down the bottom right. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, whoa. What's the chances of that? I think you'll see Brett tucking up behind this yellow
little
wall.
snooker there, yeah.
But I can't believe with the angle he went there that he's missed it twice. That's really unlucky. Yeah, here comes a tuck up.
Yeah. Oh, he's double clipped it. He's left him on.
He must have seen that was going to happen there before he played the shot. Unless he was, he just accidentally hit it a little bit wrong. I mean, it's a difficult chance for Pete now, but it's a chance he wouldn't have expected.
Yeah. He thought he'd been behind that yellow there, but really.
Well, that might do.
Yeah.
That might be what saves him. So there's just enough room there for White to get through, so no chance of a re-rack. But he's maybe on it now, on the yellow in the corner. But if he takes it now, he obviously frees the pocket up. But if he doesn't take it now, he might not get on it later. So it just depends what's going through his mind as to how he's going to play these. Knowing Brett, he'll go up the table and just try and tuck Pete up again.
Do a shot. Quite far enough there.
No, another couple of inches, and Brett didn't really have a shot. He might, if he's unlucky, he might have just left this red to the bottom left. But even so, it's really difficult to get across to clear that bottom right pocket. Just try and get behind the black, I think.
Yeah.
Again, now it depends how brave Brett is, because he's certainly got that ball he's looking at now. but everything else is really hard. But again, if he takes that ball bottom right, he's got to get the clearance then. I can't see him taking it on, to be honest.
Could he play? Can he see enough of the top corner pocket to be able to play the plant down into this pocket? So leave it and clear the red out. Play this one there.
Well, I'm not sure, but it's certainly not the shot he's playing. He's
No.
getting the white behind that top yellow there. Well, at least that's the idea.
Just overcooked it a little bit again.
Well, this gives Pete a chance. He's got a half ball cut on the red to plant into the bottom left
Through the
pocket,
other pocket.
and the white will go towards that yellow.
Yeah.
Certainly at least half a chance. He might have to catch that first red a little bit thin than he'd like to make sure he goes into the yellow, but it's certainly on.
Oh.
I can't tell you what he's played there.
No. I'm a bit unsure. He's put it back in a worse position than it was before. Yeah, not entirely sure of that.
Perhaps I misread the angles and it wasn't on, but it certainly looked like it from first viewing. Maybe the black was just in the way. Given the benefit of the doubt, it's very easy from up here.
As all pool is when you're sat here watching, it's very easy from the sidelines. Oof. That's very wild from Brett. I'm a bit surprised at that one. Gives
Well,
Peter
after
brilliant
all the
chance.
tactical play that we've had in this
Yeah.
frame, he's absolutely spooned that and given Pete a massive chance.
Clear that yellow over the pocket. And yeah, very surprised.
It can be a very frustrating game when you play a really good tactical game and you give yourself your one opportunity and then you go and do something like that. We've all done it, but it is frustrating, especially in a cup final.
Ooh. Could have been a little nicer. It's not, as long as that white passes that yellow, it's not too bad.
He may have to take this to the top. No, it's instant. The way he's got down there, I thought he was going to take that to the middle, which would obviously be favourable, but he might have to take it to the top and just avoid this middle pocket with the white.
Yeah.
He hasn't hit it hard enough, or he hasn't put enough topspin on, one of the two.
It's a very difficult shot now. Whatever he does, the yellows look good.
Don't know if the cocktail is on there.
Ben's just pointed out a line to me on the screen that's very adventurous. If he can pull that off.
It's a simple cocktail, to be honest.
I'd be
but
very
I don't know if
impressed.
the black is in the way. The white was in the way.
Yeah.
So there you go. Drawing on the screen doesn't quite do the job, I don't think.
No. We need the old Sky Sports line.
I'm sure Beard are looking at it. Well, this is a frame that could have been won 3 or 4 times over now.
Yeah.
I'm sure Brett will be looking to just take it out now.
It's been a long day though, and it's probably showing.
Well,
most
this
of
is
these
the
people
thing.
have been-
Do you know what? So many people are so critical of pool players, and especially when they're playing a final. And you've got to think that people have been there all day.
Yeah.
They get tired, obviously. They
Yeah.
played a few games, and for them to miss a few balls, well, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
I know for a fact Brett turned up at half past 9 this morning with me.
Leveling the tables, isn't he?
Leveling the table,
Yeah.
so he's been here all day. It's a long day. It's No matter how good you are, it's going to take its toll.
Especially if you're 60 odd.
You're old as.
Just got a bit too much angle there, but I'm sure he'll make it work. A few options here, go round the red, hit the reds. Leave it down the bottom for the black in the middle. A few options, so just see what he wants to do.
Yes, it's
That'll
unfortunate
do.
why it didn't come up a little bit more, but yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very nicely done.
Very pleased to have Chris Dibble in the commentary box with me today, because he can reach the bar from where we are, which is very handy. Last player of the 5, probably be Kyle Billett, I would imagine, for Hit Hard and Hopers. They'll be looking to make this as close as possible. Yeah. Yeah, very good to see two-time world champion, one-time seniors world champion Jason Twist just coming to the room. I do understand that he did hear there was a lot of good gins here, and that's the reason he's here. Kyle here to break off the Hit Hard and Hopers. White straight in the middle, unfortunately. Other than that, it's a fairly good split. Well, Martin can take his pick here. Reds or yellows. It's the same side of the table that's a problem for him, whichever way he goes. So he can just free this up for a shot if he wants to. Well, can he see a shot there? Might only have the long one to the top. Still an open table at present. And there we go. Rat Pack and now the Reds. And they'll be looking to make this a 4-1 lead from here.
Right, I'm back. That was a quick beer run.
It's half the steps for you than it is for me, to be fair. Might just be looking to take these reds out here.
Have we got here Martin again?
Martin against Kyle.
Right, okay.
Kyle hasn't had a look in since he went in off on the break. Oof, that's a really good shot.
Yeah.
That was, to be fair, there was not a lot of room there, and he's controlled that really well to make sure he's got a shot down there. And now, anywhere near middle of the table is fine. Well, why did he do that?
Is that a miscue?
I'm guessing he couldn't see enough of the red there.
Oh.
That's all I can imagine, because it looked, for all the world, like he could cut that into the corner and just leave the white in the middle of the table.
Very surprised at that.
I can only imagine that's the case, because there's no way he would refuse a simple cut to the corner. Not a lot on for Kyle here, but a good chance of a good safety. Can he get behind this bottom yellow?
A little bit further left.
That's a great attempt.
Oh.
Well, that's not bad at all.
No, that's very good.
He might have left an edge, but other than that, that's a really good shot.
It's got a thin cut to it by the looks of it. Oh, he's got a potting angle. Very surprised at that.
One thing to see it, another play that was a really good shot.
Yeah. There's Butch in the background.
That's not... I don't know what to say about what I just saw there. Only that it's illegal in 7 states, I believe. So I think he's refusing the tough cut and going for a double. It's
a bit lucky the white was going in there, I think.
Even more lucky he hasn't left a pot on any of these balls down the bottom.
Yeah.
Can he swerve it enough just to get this yellow that's towards the right hand side of the table?
Sure. It's very hard to tell from the TV screen, right? It's a bit easy to look down at the table.
Oh, that is tight. The yellow is nearest is the thing that's blocking the way. I think he just needs to swerve it a little bit.
Not much though from that angle, is it? It's not a lot.
He's going to try and put him behind the yellow again. He's got 3 or 4 balls to hide behind here.
That's a good pace. Oh, it's unlucky.
It was a good pace. He just needed to make sure he avoided that.
Yeah.
Anywhere left hand side of the table, and he had 3 balls at least to hide behind.
Unfortunately, left it pretty plumb for Martin here. Or not unfortunately, whichever way you look at it.
Well, you called Rat Pack at the beginning of this, and they are starting to run away with it. So hit hard and hopers in the next 5 frames when the players play a different player. Oh!
Wow!
Well, who would have seen that coming? We were talking that it's going to be 4-1.
I don't think anybody saw that coming. Don't know what to say about that, Ben.
I don't think Martin does. He's apologising to his teammates. He knows that was simple.
Wow. Like you said earlier, it happens to everybody, but
yes,
I don't think anybody expected that.
I think the referee had the triangle ready for the next frame. It was ready to go.
Rat Pack don't look too bothered about it.
Jason just shaking hands with you, can That's a good, better shot. That's a better safety.
Yeah.
At worst, he's left an edge, but I don't think he's even left that.
It's an easy hit, but
not easy to get safe.
No.
And even if he hits it, Kyle's got 5 balls here to hide behind.
Yeah.
On his next shot. Martin knows he should have taken it out last time.
Easy snooker now.
Half ball off the top yellow of the 5. Off the left cushion and behind 3 or 4 balls here, and Martin's in all sorts of trouble.
So he's playing the bottom left, and leaving it in behind. Yeah. Leaving it in behind.
It was a lot easier to play that, but it's not quite as effective.
No.
But the middle pocket and the yellow combined to the left of the table are stopping him going that way. So, yeah, that's going to be fairly tough. And he's playing a swerve. I think he's upset with himself because he's just hitting things now. So he needs to get his mistake out of his mind. We all do it.
Yeah.
But he needs to get it out of his mind, otherwise he's going to just throw this frame away.
Quite obviously, though, the difference between 4-1 and 3-2 is massive, isn't it? If he doesn't keep his head and get this frame.
Yeah, yeah. I think in his own head, he thinks he's already thrown it away, but he's miles ahead in this frame.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle's got every single one of his balls on the table. So
he still needs to take on. They're all possible.
Yeah.
You've still got to do it under pressure, knowing that if you miss, the black's there.
Yeah.
And quite simple to take out.
One good free shot here to open it up. It could look a whole lot easier. Pretty good. That's pretty good. It's opened up very nicely.
If you came to the table now and your opponent had left you that, you'd be very happy.
Yeah.
Just taking his hardest shot first.
Understandably.
Oh. There we go. Under pressure, what can happen?
I'm not entirely sure Martin's going to give him too many more chances.
Well, he'll be very happy he's got this chance, and I don't think he was to get back to the table. I think he will make sure of this.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Well, this is now just a question of who can hold your nerve. It's the biggest cup final we have. They're playing for their teammates, and they know it's all important.
You don't see this from Martin Philpotts very often.
Nor Kyle.
No.
But it's interesting to see him in a different situation where it's not about who can take out the best clearance, just who can hold their nerve.
Yeah.
He's at the bounce a little bit. Well, he's basically got a free go at this with the black where it is.
Black definitely not cast past that middle.
He's played a safety. That's how unconfident he is. He played to snooker him.
Definitely doesn't look like a black pass in the middle.
No, but he has left him a chance of a double.
Yeah.
Top corner is what he's looking at. If you can see enough of the black, you'll certainly be aiming for it.
Way off again. Black doesn't look too bad. Kyle's going to have to do something pretty soon.
Now's the time, isn't it, really?
Yeah. very, very surprised at this frame. These are obviously two very quality players. It's the pressure of finals day.
Where's that white? Pretty much no man's land.
Oof.
You can take the yellow he's nearest to the bottom right corner. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The angle of the white's coming off naturally is unlikely to leave anything easy.
For the second one across, but the same shot by the looks of it.
If you can see enough of that for the bottom left.
Oh no, yeah, it's got,
Well, there you go. Yeah, he's played it.
The snooker. It's a good shot.
Has he got enough? That black got the top left. This has turned into a war of attrition here. And it's only one frame, but it'll make all the difference to both teams. Six balls, almost as lovely as you want them. Can he do it?
Neither player have been as confident as you'd expect. This frame, it'd be nice to see clearance go out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's nice.
Let's see what his confidence level's like then.
Would you take the one nearest the black?
No, I'd take it next.
Right,
but I would play this one in the corner and get as close to that as I could to make it as easy as possible.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, if you're not confident, you leave that till last. But certainly, if you're feeling like you're going to do it, you'll play for it next. That's what he's done. That's a good shot. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because he's left an angle there. So, I mean, he's upset with it, but he's left an angle there where he's going to be taking the white back away from it.
It's like a very thin cut from here, from where I'm sat.
Well, I did mention earlier when I was in the commentary box with Nick, after I played my early games, the corner pockets seem to take quite well.
Right.
But the middle pockets, if you hit the far jaw, unless it's dead weight, they don't seem to go in.
Oh.
Well, has he got lucky here? No, he has not.
He's left it. Very strange fifth game here.
I think Beard Productions were ready to pack up about an hour ago because they could see this going quickly after the first frame, and now they're settling in. they've got the tent out.
There we go.
There it is.
I think Martin will be quite relieved there.
I mean, he deserved it from the early going, but he gave Kyle a few chances there, and Kyle will be upset with himself.
Yeah.
And Martin will just be wiping the sweat off his brow.
Right, and up next, so we've got Martin Jewell against Neil Pefferbridge. Martin Jewell to break.
Rat Pack looking to extend their lead now. Oh well, he has not landed on anything there. The way that's white's been hit, he'll be lucky if he's got that shot to that red at the top corner. Top left. And even that's tricky. And you prefer yellows to be fair.
Yeah.
But apart from that, everything's great. Well, a lot of people would have played skinny off this yellow down the bottom and just left their opponent no shot, but Martin's going to try and leave him no shot at the top of the table. That's okay, but he has left an opportunity for either a plant on yellows or a simple red to the bottom right.
Simple red, but would you want reds? They're not bad.
Maybe that's the plan.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just inviting him in to take in that one.
It's a difficult plant, falling for the table, not much queuing. He's looking at reds by the looks of it. You have to. This bottom red, maybe clip off the other yellow to clear the pocket. Maybe give himself half a chance. Still got a bit of work to do.
There's the two on the right hand side of the table that are clearly the issue.
Yeah.
I think he might have fallen for Martin's plan here. Let's see. He's certainly capable of taking out worldly clearances.
Yeah.
That's just reached.
Yeah.
Good angle. Now he's got a chance. So he has a choice to make. He can either do as you suggested here and clip off the yellow and just free up the bottom left bag, or he can put it straight in the pocket and pull the white back and try and clear the right hand side of the table. Or he can do that.
Yeah. Many people saw that.
I'm going to stop calling shots.
Yeah. I found that earlier. I called a couple. Looked stupid. Stopped. That's the beauty of the pool, though, and it is most people play it differently to how anybody else would.
Absolutely,
most people see it differently.
Yeah.
And the thing you pick up from watching players is different shots.
But it's so weird. I mean, I watch it back. I watch myself back from earlier, and I'll see shots that I never took on that are really quite obvious from up here with the camera on. But when you're down there,
very different.
You never see it. Running out of simple balls now. Got to do something a bit special.
Everyone. Does that red on the right hand cushion pass? Oh, he's missed anyway. If the red down the right would have passed before he hit it. Come down the bottom. No.
Well, he's left Martin on his difficult yellow.
Yeah.
And if that goes down the bottom right, then he is going to be finishing these off. Here we go then. Could make it 5-1. Thanks for all your comments coming in. We've seen a couple of them now. They are quite funny, to be fair, even though probably shouldn't be repeated. Well, he's just played to clear that, and that couldn't have landed much better.
Yeah, very nice, yeah.
Assuming the first yellow passes the second into the corner. Yeah, plenty of room there. Well, he's not happy with himself, but the way that's flicked the yellow,
it's not bad.
he's
It's,
on that to the middle.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. The Spicer and Wappen. I'd like to know what the score is there. No idea.
They've gone for a decider in the doubles. 5-5.
Well, Martin George just set himself up lovely there. Little screw back here, should beat himself on the black. Yeah, beautiful. Very well played.
Starting to run away with this. They need to get a hold of this soon.
5-1. It's going to be something special from Hit Hard and Hopers now to pull this back. Like I said earlier, they're more than capable, but they need to.
Never give Chris Dibble any power over anything.
Ever.
Just had the microphones cut off, thanks to him.
Luckily.
Paul standing with his... Paul standing with his trademark break there, it's about half power. Normally he pops something and leaves himself a lovely finish, but not this time. It just doesn't seem to go in Hit Hard and Hopers' way at the minute. Brett's got a great opportunity now. He'd love to be exactly where he is now for his last ball to the bottom left.
Leave himself on the black.
Yeah, but he's probably going to have to take it now.
Going to be tempted to cut the middle, leave yourself up the top with the difficult yellow on the cushion at the top.
Because the tables are so fast, it's tricky to know if you're going to run into that red or not, or where your white's going to end up. So I think he's going to take this bottom left one now. Left himself a bit awkward, but he has got an angle, this one in the middle. He can pot it almost how he likes and take the one at the top. Oh, I am surprised at that, because I thought that was quite a simple one just to cut in. Yeah, he's changed his mind. He's running now because 30 seconds was called a little while ago. Never seen him move so fast.
Just about to say, I've never seen Brett choose a shot that quick.
That's worked out okay. He should always play under a shot clock, I think. last time he moved that fast. I think somebody was seeing the wristband, judging by it. Where's it going to land? That's a great
Just
shot.
off the
What a
red,
great
lovely.
shot that
It
was.
definitely yellow. It's beautiful.
It was important he didn't hit the red on the way up.
Yeah.
And he has played that to perfection. Nothing less than we expect.
Doesn't have to do an awful lot with the cue ball here, does he? Just to leave himself.
It's just seeing if that yellow towards the middle of the table goes to the top left, which I think it does. And then he really doesn't have to do a lot with this cue ball at all. If it doesn't go, then he'd like to be closer to this one in the middle. Well, that's a really good shot.
Yeah.
Now he can just push it through an inch or two, and he'll have a perfect angle to get up on the black after the next yellow. Always worries me when players check an angle again, check a ball goes again.
Like it's a bit tight.
Like really tight, yeah.
Yeah. He obviously likes
If it goes, it's a perfect angle he's left himself.
Yeah. He's looking at the black, so he must be confident this yellow flies in.
Just be aiming for somewhere near that red that's on the cushion here with the white. And then anywhere near there, and he'll have a great shot.
Nothing at angle is left.
A really good doubles final comes to a close. It looks like Rat Pack have just won it 7-6-5.
Oh, he's overcooked that one.
No, he's plenty of room there.
Yeah.
Anywhere around there was okay. He was fine there. It's one of those situations where if you're not absolutely straight on it, you can think you've mishit it, but anywhere around there was fine. Yeah. It's just making sure they're black.
Very nice.
Where's the white? It's just clipped off the red. He's okay.
Wow.
He's okay.
Wow.
5 seconds has passed, so that's fine, even if it drops now. That is amazing.
Starting to run away with it now, 6-1. Starting to look like a bit of a whitewash. But I've never hit hard nobers off. I've been there plenty of times, I'm more than capable of a comeback.
Brett's just checking his shoes. Yeah. Making sure he hasn't stepped in anything to get that luck. And the white's just dropped in, thanks to the referee. No favouritism. probably would. Okay, Martin Philpotts to break off.
Martin Philpotts against Conor Bullitt.
Yellow just dropped in there. Be happy with that now. Martin obviously had a bit of a shaky game last time. He'll be looking to make amends for that.
He must be feeling a little bit more confident now. They're 6-1 up, I thought.
Whenever you're ahead, you've got a bit of an opportunity to just go for things that, you know, when you're behind, you feel like if you miss, that's the end of it. So little problem with the bottom right-hand corner of the table here, for both players. So you're going to try and knock it out now.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
Well, that's landed okay because now he can cut that in and free up the red on the right-hand side.
We're looking to run into yellow behind to.
I think I would hit the yellow rather than red.
Yeah.
That's a little unfortunate how far that's gone. But he's still giving himself a chance, didn't have a minute ago. That's the thing, the pockets are forgiving, but if you leather them, you've got to be bang on.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything over medium pace has got to be.
It's got to be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
If you dead weight them, it's like they're buckets, but the more pace you put on, it's much less likely to drop.
Conor's got a chance, yeah. He's got a couple of.
He's just trying to stitch him up here.
Yeah.
He's done okay there.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Callum, his dad there, just cheering him on. Oh, he's gone between them both. There you go. Conor's made his opportunity now.
Chance. He's got 2 balls on cushions. Would you do something about both? Try and do something about both?
I don't think it's necessary to do something about both.
No.
Yeah, just one is plenty. If you can get one off the cushion and land on the other one, then you're going to be fine.
Move the one on the right here over the cushion, over the pocket, and try and knock it into the one on the left.
It's just going to leave the white ready for this one to let. There you go. That's lovely. There you go.
Yeah, very
Perfect.
nice. Very well played free shot there.
It can be really easy to overthink things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just leave it. If you're there, you're always going to pot it, aren't you? I'm so glad he potted that after. He's stretching a little bit over a couple of balls here.
Yeah, he's
just got to make sure he concentrates fully on this pot.
Oh,
he didn't.
He called it. It's still not the end of the world, is it? But you'd have liked it.
No, I mean, I don't think he's left a double. The only thing he's possibly left is Martin for leaving really awkward.
It's good white.
Now,
nice white.
I'm guessing that red wasn't touching the cushion.
Yeah.
Nobody called anything before that. Now, this is where black ball rules differs a little bit to world rules, because in world rules, it's assumed the object ball is touching the cushion, unless somebody calls otherwise.
Yeah.
Then black ball rules, it's assumed that it is not touching the cushion unless the referee's already called it out.
That's a good one to know, 'cause I didn't know that. So, yeah, very good. A nice rule to know.
No, I don't know why it's different. It just is.
Oh, he's overcoming that a little bit. He's still got the one to the top left. It's okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit tough to cue with the black where it is.
Yeah.
He obviously wants to come back as far as he can, but careful you don't put a bit of shoulder into this. Oh, it's so easy to call from up here, isn't it? But it's not the same when you're down on the shot.
No.
You just think, yeah, I'm going to pop this. And the traditional knocking over of all the cues that are left on the side happens, as always.
Pretty much as soon as it gets past 8 o'clock.
It's almost guaranteed. And none of us ever learn.
I would say I have learned slightly, mainly because now I pack my cue away in the case, whereas I used to leave it out.
Yeah, well, that certainly helps.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin has missed another black. And he went down and hit that as quickly as he hit the first one that he missed.
It's very unlike mine.
Connor really, really needs to make the 6-2 to have any hope.
I've seen Connor play a lot, and I really fancy him from here. He needs to believe in himself. He gets confidence up. I really, he's plenty capable of clearing these up.
Well, depending on your confidence, you either take the one at the top, but what I'd prefer is to take the one to the middle and come off 2 cushions for the one at the top.
Right, yeah. At the top first.
There's nothing wrong with it, he's just going to leave the next one a bit long.
Or run.
Well, that is really unlucky.
Yeah.
He could have stopped at any point along there and he'd have had a shot, and there he may not even have a cut.
We did talk about last night when these tables came in. They were quicker than we thought they were going to be.
So we were really surprised by how the quality of the table is. It's great. I think it's just a Prince, and they are absolutely amazing. And certainly in the Basketball League, almost everybody's got the Simonis 861 cloth, or Strachan 861 cloth, as it's been now rebranded, the blue cloth. And they're lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But when you have something new come on, there's nothing like a new cloth.
No.
It doesn't even really matter what cloth it is. Yeah. When it's new, it's absolutely lovely.
It's very odd to go from the blue to the green, though.
It does. Do you know what? It looks weird. When you're so used to blue, it looks strange, but it does look nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I reckon the first time we saw a blue cloth, we probably said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Now we're so used to it, it's going back to green is a bit odd, but it does look nice. So all to do for Hit Hard and Hopers now.
Yeah, we've got Darren Hughes up next. Always a tough opponent, but I'm sure Pete's capable.
Well, he's made a ball off the break. He's made 2. White's a bit of an issue.
I'm not sure there'd be many people that bet the Hit Hard and Hopers come back from here, but It'd be very nice to see.
Is it possible? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it likely?
Yeah.
With the quality in the Rat Pack,
Yeah.
you'd be hard pushed. I mean, you're asking for at least 4 frames without a break dish from Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Oh, wide straight in. And now Hughesy has got a free shot.
Open up whatever he wants.
On an open table.
Looking at doing clearing the red over the pocket.
Looks like he's hitting the black. No, you were right. Sorry. Well, I don't think he intended that, but he'll take it. He'll go yellows now.
Go yellows.
Well, he's tied the black up a little.
And one of his reds a little bit. One was yellows, sorry, reds.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's been a long day.
I understood what you meant, yeah. One of the yellows, and it's obviously tied up with the red. It will go to the middle. Just looking at it from our overhead viewpoint here. It will definitely go to the middle, but you've got to be right on it, and you've still got to free up the black. Or maybe you don't actually. Maybe you can find the gap to get the black into the bottom left.
Right, yeah.
You've maybe got about a foot of room to play with. Not a lot more, though.
Looking at opening it up by
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's looking at clearing it here.
Well, how has that not gone in?
It's a very, very unlucky
How has
shot.
that not gone in? It was guaranteed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As long as you hit it in any way, that was going in the bottom right. And is this the turning point? Is this the moment Beard Productions can't go home until 12 o'clock?
Red pass.
I don't think it does go past the black, but if he gets another red down there, he hasn't hit it hard
Just
enough.
a little bit under hit, yeah.
Well, this is a chance now for Dan. It's not the simplest, but it is a chance. Just look and see how he wants to attack this. Move balls, don't move balls. He's just leaving the white up the top, I think.
That's a good shot. A little bit under hit, but there's not a lot going on there, is there?
It's a possible chance of getting this left pocket if you played a 2-ball plant and nudged the third red. But it's tough. Not hard enough, but it was a good idea. He has got the snooker though. He has got the snooker.
It's not bad white. It's good hit down.
Not only a good hit, he's got the white quite far up the table. But now Pete has got a chance to really get this pocket and really make a
He needs to
game
take
of
the
it.
pocket and not pod it openly, really. He needs to just leave the red over there.
Well, he hasn't done that. He's hit the black. He's hit the black. I'm really surprised he didn't play the plant there.
Yeah.
Just plant it towards the pocket. Now, I don't think Darren will move this. I think he'll play it from there and nudge the yellow that's the obvious problem just towards the right-hand side of the table.
Yeah, because everything else is open.
Yeah. Well, he has moved it. He has asked for it to be moved. Well, nothing wrong with this either, because he can just double it out into the middle of the table.
How's he looking to set it up for his next shot?
Double this towards the middle of the table.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I thought he would cut across that. I mean, it's not bad, but now you've possibly got yellows covering each other. If he hit that half ball and just sent the yellow up towards the middle of the table, the white would have been coming round the side of the table and it'd been lovely. It's very easy from here, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I still don't doubt he will take these out.
There you go, nice little knock. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good shot.
Can he see that?
He can.
Can he?
Yeah. This could be all she wrote.
Oh yeah, plenty of room.
Three pots away now from a comprehensive victory, really.
Very good. I didn't expect it to be this big. Like I said earlier, I would never have written. I would have fancied Rat Pack, but I would have thought, yeah, I don't know, because I would have got a few more. A bit unlucky.
That's a great shot. And now the noise comes. Now they're sure this is going to be it.
Yeah.
And that is an amazing victory for the Rat Pack.
It's a very good.
Great performance on the night.
Yeah.
They did the job. And only goes to show the class they got in that team. And that is the last match we have to bring to you this evening. So thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks very much to the sponsors. They're just going up on your screen now. And thanks to Beer Productions for being here and setting up and coming during the week. What an amazing team they are. And I urge you to book them for anything you have. And thanks very much. And we'll see you next year, I guess.
Good night.